Mr. Bean, Blackadder, call him who you like. We like to call him Rowan because he's a friend of ours and he's a friend of motorsport. If I can just get through I've got this backpack on, I don't want to rip off with all the electronics on it. How are you?
How are you?
Haven't seen you all week.
Here we are again.
So, the Indian Grand Prix. I don't know about you, but there's a lot of energy for me going on here.
Yeah, I mean, these grids get more and more crowded. I've only been on a couple of them, but this is the most crowded. And there's, I think it's been a remarkable achievement, actually, the Indian Grand Prix so far. Because it's not an easy country or an easy society in which to make this kind of thing work. And I think they've done remarkably well, So far, so good. I had some slightly Indian traffic this morning on the way in, just slightly Indian.
Well, about 2 hours or something?
Yeah, it took a couple of hours to get in. But we got here and on time, and everyone seems to be bright and optimistic, so that's good.
So you're here cheering for McLaren then, presumably?
Yeah, I'm afraid, yes, I have an instinctive allegiance towards McLaren for all sorts of different reasons. And I think we're in a pretty good place. You don't know how it's going to go. I think, but I think Lewis is in good form. I think he's in better form than he has been for some months. So I think they're optimistic.
Well, we've seen him not looking as happy as he has been. Have you spoken to him this weekend?
I've spoken to him a bit. I mean, I don't claim any great intimacy with him or with his thoughts, and I would describe him as slightly reflective. But that's not a bad thing. It's a kind of optimistic reflection rather than a depressive reflection. So I think the future is bright for him.
Okay, let's hope the future is bright for the Indian Grand Prix. It's wonderful to see you again. Let's see if we